Happy 4th of July, everybody. So let's get started on our makeup, shall we? I wonder how everybody's doing nowadays. I'm doing quite great, quite frankly. Like, ever since the pandemic was over and ever since we're slowly but surely going back to the way we are, I'm happy. I'm entirely happy, and I'm extremely grateful that we live in a country that is all about independence, freedom, free thinkers, free choicers. You don't celebrate? That's fine. No one should force you to celebrate, but at the same time, no one should force you to think and act negative just because oppression or, you know, my life is so horrible. But at the same time, people forget that we're all here together. At the end of the day, America is a great country. America is a land of the free, the home of the brave, great opportunities, great choices, the freedom to say whatever you want, the freedom to have an opinion and make a choice of your own, but also think about what brings you out here. What are you in? It's like, in a way, Thanksgiving. What are you grateful for? You don't need one holiday to be grateful for one thing. You can be grateful for every day or for whatever life or, as they say, thinking. Because at the end of the day, we're all going to be humans at the end. We think alike sometimes. We breathe the same air. We drink the same water. We cut the same blood. If it wasn't for, let's say, like America itself, then what are we here for at the end of the day? So that's up to you on how, you want to see things in perspectives. Sure, you know, not everything's perfect, but at the end of the day, there's other countries that have it a lot worse that would kill and would want the second chance, would want to voice their own opinions, would want to at least acknowledge what they have, what they can stand up for. So imagine the fact that we're all here today. We're all going to be celebrating, cooking, eating, watching fireworks together, and just enjoy the time with their family. Because I remember a while back in 2020, everybody was protesting and not wanting America to celebrate its birthday, America to have independence, America to even have the freedom to do anything. Most other people, let's be honest, that live in Russia or Spain or Cuba, Puerto Rico, they don't have the freedom of choice. They can't voice their own opinions. Look at people from Mexico. They can't even announce anything without being threatened or killed by the cartel. So at the end of the day, everybody should be grateful for what they have. Forgive me if I'm a little quiet because I'm trying to put on makeup. What are your plans today? My plans are just have some hot dogs with my family, make some s'mores, enjoy it while we can. And just show off what I did. Just enjoy for what I have. And the good thing about it is, since it's been 2 years since the coronavirus hit, we can now safely and in a healthy manner celebrate the Independence Day for what it is. Because back then we would have to worry about 6 feet apart. Back then we would have to worry about what if we get COVID? What if we, God forbid, we get sick? But thankfully we have it really good at this point because we don't have to worry about who's vaccinated. We don't have to worry about 6 feet apart. We can't do parades. We can't do fireworks. We can't do a carnival. Just recently, not too long ago, I was at the Del Mar Fair, and that was pretty fun. I had a good time because that has been 2 years that I haven't done anything. And let me tell you something, 2 years of boredom, it says a lot, and it will mentally kind of break you to the point where it's like, what am I going to do? Well, what are we going to do? How are we going to move on from this? Will we, remember how we once were? To the ones who want children or to the ones who plan to tell their futures, yes, this will affect us gravely. Yes, we will have a day where we're going to be old and explain to our kids what happened on January 2020th and March 2020th, where America unfortunately went down to lockdown. But at the end of the day, we're all going to have our own opinions, make our own exceptions, and make sure that, you know, we don't obviously tell misinformation, and keep our kids or future kids or the ones who want to be alive for us, or the ones who choose to retell their stories about what they've witnessed, doctors, nurses, health specialists, jobs that unfortunately suffered and went belly under, restaurants that unfortunately closed down. Like, for example, my favorite restaurant was Ruby's. And unfortunately, the last time I was there was July, uh, November 13th, 2020, which was on my birthday, with an ex-friend and a best friend of mine. And unfortunately, on January of 2021, Ruby's has made the announcement that they were officially going to close on the Oceanside Pier. And that was very unfortunate because I really loved that place. And not to mention, I took my boyfriend there a couple times, and we would have our dates. That was actually our first date when we were going out together, when we officially met, like, in person. But it's gone now, and it sucks not to have a restaurant by the beach and enjoy the beauty and see people come and go, enjoy the vibe. So overall, it's like you have to always be appreciated for all these beautiful moments, and because life moves forward so quick, so fast, that you just don't know when could be the last time, when could be the last day. Are we going to have another lockdown? Are we going to go through inflation? What's gonna happen to us? What's gonna go through our minds? But no, like, the best thing we could do is, one, we could be negative and say this is the end of the world, nothing's going to come out of it. Or two, we could be realistic and say, hey, this is the end of the world, or this is unfortunately another lockdown. This is going to be another present day where we're unfortunately going to have to go through something heavy, but we can make the best of it. We can always make good things about it. We can always turn something negative into something positive. It's the best thing anybody could do nowadays. Because if we keep thinking the way we are, then this is exactly why we can't exactly move forward. And then the bad thing is, especially people on the internet who spend too much time crying, thinking, challenging, trolling, it's kind of hard to be a positive person and still act this way, because when you spend too much time on the internet, you don't exactly know, like, what's going around you. The best thing you could do is just get off the internet, go see a movie, go hang out with other people, go to a party, go celebrate your favorite holiday. And because of the fact that no one's going to take you seriously if you're calling everybody, like, bigots, homophobic, transphobic nowadays, bootlickers, it's like, maybe get off the internet and explore other things around you, because you can actually see for yourself that not everything's that deep. And if you're going to spend your life being a hateful person, well, I don't hate to break it to you, but it's no wonder you're not going to get anywhere in life, especially with this type of attitude. But as for me, enough rambling about that. I enjoy the 4th of July for the holiday itself. I love the red, white, and blue. I do eyeshadow. Just because I'm gothic doesn't exactly mean that I can't enjoy something that's out of the blue. I do this eyeshadow look because I taught myself. I didn't have anyone else teach me. So overall, even as a kid, I've enjoyed it as it is, because I just enjoy the fireworks, I just enjoy the noise, I enjoy how everything's going around. I enjoy the fact that everyone is being friendly. Grocery stores, you can find almost, whatever you need, but the bad thing about it is grocery stores also close because it's an observant holiday as well. I'm not working today because my work is closed, but I'm going back to work tomorrow, because we need to go back to business. Otherwise, if we don't go back to business, how are we going to get money? The other good thing about it is I enjoy the fireworks, but unfortunately, people have been taking advantage of a lot of things to the point where wildfires are happening. I remember back in 2020 that there was a really bad wildfire that was going on because some idiot thought that throwing a gender surprise party was going to be a good idea by using fireworks, but it wasn't the truth. Unfortunately, he really caused a wildfire to the point where he had to end up paying for a fine. And yeah, that was something to remember. But I'm kind of worried about fireworks. Is like I said, it's not that I hate them. It's just the fact that, again, people are not that smart and people don't know how to exactly use the time or the correct method, or even have the common sense to be safe. Because yeah, it is illegal in the United States to carry fireworks from a different place and to smuggle it. You have to have a license. That's just the rule of it, and that's how it goes. I'm almost done. Sorry for the background noise. Unfortunately, they're cooking. My family's cooking hot dogs. It's a little too thick, but it's okay. We can always fix that. Sorry for the long silence. I'm just trying to make sure everything's even because I don't want to talk and then I mess up my look. There we go. And then to do the last finishing touch on my eyeliner. Well, not eyeliner, sorry. Eyeshadow. And then some setting spray. So now I can show you in the full light of what I look. I'm so sorry for the background noise and for how everything fell. So yeah, I hope everybody has a safe Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. Enjoy what you can and party on, but party responsible. Take care.